Santino, it's finally happening. Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos is set for November 27 at the Hulu Theater in New York under Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing. It's going to be streamed live on the Zone. Tickets are now on sale. Hindi natin to inaasahan. How happy are you that the right people who really know how to do business in boxing are now handling this fight?
Well, syempre, kung boxing fan ka, you'd be thrilled. Kasi nga, if nasundan mo kung anong ginawa ng Thriller dun sa uh, sa last event nila, you'd be, di ba, parang manghihinayang ka na. You'd be concerned na a fight of that magnitude with names of that magnitude, si Kambosos tsaka si Teofimo Lopez. It's obvious that hindi pa sila ganun they're not that ready or they're not that versed yet when it comes to promoting real boxing fights. But yun nga, if you're a boxing fan, if you're a real fight fan, you'd want Thriller to have nothing to do with that big of a fight. And yeah, Teofimo Lopez riding high, coming off a massive win against si
Vasily
Lomachenko. Kambosos naman undefeated. Manny Pacquiao protege to if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so yeah, it's good to know that somebody or people who know what to do with boxing fights will be the ones handling this fight.
Santino, with the headache that Thriller caused for both Lopez and Kambosos, do you think other promoters, title organizations, and even state commissions should convene to come up with stricter guidelines or policies that could protect boxers and the sport itself from businessmen like Ryan Cavanagh, who obviously has no concern for the sport nor its athletes?
Yeah, I think this should be a lesson. It's a lesson to the promoters. It's a lesson to the governing bodies, and a lesson to the boxers themselves. Na you have to know who to work with. Kasi syempre, like you said, the guys at Thriller, ang habol lang yata nila is basically the money. And while yes, you can't deny the fact na at the end of the day, it's a business. Pera-pera lang talaga to. But there are people who will be able to do it right, treat the sport with respect, treat the sport the way it should be, and they present the sport the way it should be, while also being able to make the big bucks. And I think, si Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, they know what to do. There are a whole host of other promoters that know how to deal with boxers, know how to treat boxers properly. And more importantly, treat the sport with respect. Kasi like I remember during that yung parang nagkaroon ng sunod-sunod na mga sideshow fights, kumbaga.
Novelty fights.
Novelty fights, yan. Let's put it that way. Na may yung mga ganun, promotions like Thriller. But I could see you, someone who's as passionate with boxing as you, mga other colleagues natin, we're just really not very happy with how things were presented. Parang you'd be disappointed kung those kinds of outfits ang nananalo, ang nakakuha ng rights, di ba? When they don't know how to properly treat the events and the sport. So like you said, it would be a very good this experience, this whole situation should be para a wake-up call, a lesson, kumbaga, for everyone in the boxing scene, especially those who would want nothing more than to preserve yung dignity and yung sanctity ng sport, di ba? Let's avoid, wag nating hayaan, kumbaga, na mahulog sa maling kamay yung pag-present ng boxing. Dahil as it is, boxing is to be honest, losing steam. Yung mga big names mo nawawala-wala na. You have to be able to develop new big names. You have to develop new big stars. And I don't think influencer fights or crossover fights are the way to build up boxing, future boxing stars, future Floyd Mayweather's, future Manny Pacquiao's. Kailangan you discover these guys through promotions who do things right. Put the spotlight on the fighters, not on the whatever weird backstory na meron yung fight na yun. It's always supposed to be about the fighters, yung skills nila, yung backstories nila, not
Mm.
not anything else. I think that's how it should be.